Hello everyone and welcome back. Let's now install the lessons code. We are going to go here to the Angular University GitHub page and we are going to have a look here at our repository. We're going to go here to search repositories and we are going to search for the security repository. So if we click into it, we are going to see that we are in the Angular-security-course repository. So the look and feel of the repository will be a little bit different when you access it, but you will have here a clone or download button. We are going to copy to the clipboard here the URL of our repository, and we are going to clone it into our work machine. In order to clone it, we are going to switch to the command line and we are simply going to do git clone, and we are going to clone the repository by pasting in here the full URL. After a moment, you will have here a cloned repository. If you then cd into the cloned repository, you will have here a Angular CLI application. Now, before installing anything else, let's switch to our WebStorm IDE, where we will be opening this folder. So you should have here the Angular Security Course project, and here you should have an Angular CLI application. Let's then open a terminal using the Alt F12 shortcut, and we are going to do node-v just to confirm the node version. Now let's also see which NPM version I'm running. So if I do npm-v, we are going to see that it's a dot version of the 5 release. And this version number is going to be extremely important for this course because we want to have at least version 5. This is because we will be using this package.lock.json file, so very important for this course to use at least version 5. If we want to upgrade our NPM version to the latest, which is always a good idea to catch all the bug fixes that were lately released, what we can do is npm install -g for global installation, and then we are going to install the npm module. So here we are using npm to upgrade itself, and this will bring us the latest npm version. After a while, the npm installation will be completed, and we can see that if we now do npm-v, we are going to see that we have the 5.3.0 version, so we have the latest version of npm installed. This is always a good idea to make sure that we have the latest functionality of the package manager. At this point, and before doing the installation of the dependencies, it's very important not to use the master branch of the course repository. Instead, we are going to switch to our first branch. We are going to do git branch -r to list all the remote branches. So you will see on your screen a different list than you have here. What is important though is that you see here the first branch that we will be using. It's the origin 1-signup branch. So the branches are numbered in the order on which they should be used, and to switch to this branch we are going to do the following command. We are going to do a git checkout -b, so this will create a new local branch, and to this new local branch we could give any name that we would like, but as a convention we are going to call it the same name as the remote branch. So this is the name of the local branch, and we are going to say that we want to link this local branch to this remote branch. Once you switch to this new branch, if you now type git branch, you are going to see that you are in the 1-signup branch. So this is the initial starting point of our course. With this in place, we are now ready to install our dependencies. So we are going to simply do npm install, and this is going to install all the dependencies according to the contents of the package.lock.json file. So it's very important that you don't edit this file manually. This file is the equivalent of the yarn log file, so it provides essentially the same functionality. We can open it up to see what it contains. So it's a JSON file that contains the exact versions that are meant to be downloaded in your machine, so that you are sure that whenever you install the lessons code, you will have the exact same dependency tree that I have here on my machine. So this is a great feature to use not only for the course but for all your projects in general, because it ensures that you will never run into semantic versioning issues where the dependencies on one machine are not exactly the same dependencies that are installed on another machine. This could be another developer's machine or even a build server. So you will never run into problems caused by dependency version differences. So I really recommend you to upgrade to the latest version of NPM 5 and start using this feature, which was only recently introduced, but it's really an essential feature for your project. We really want to avoid semantic versioning issues as much as possible, because those problems are very time consuming to troubleshoot. So with this in place, let's start the development server and do a guided tour of the sample application that we have here before starting adding security features to it.